Welcome to the postgame. Texans Colts. My reactions next. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan. So, the Houston Texans are 0-2 to start the year. I predicted this game to be a win. Now, I did not post the pregame reaction. I thought I did. I really did. I got the thumbnail. I had the video set up. I thought I posted it. I didn't. That's an L on me. I'll take the L. The Houston Texans didn't look the same defensively for first. Let's start there. The defense didn't look the same from where it was in week one. I'm thinking that this defense is going to travel within week to week to week because of what we saw against the Baltimore Ravens, who I believe they're a playoff team this year. I don't think that's nothing new. And what they did to contain Lamar Jackson and company and overall looked really good against that team. And then you go to today, and they just didn't look good at all. The defense was just giving up runs whenever they wanted to. The interior defensive line continues to be a body bag for me and a pinpoint of they need somebody on the interior defensive line. They did not bring in enough people to actually help that position of need. Yes, you got Rankins, and yes, you got Ridgeway. Ridgeway is hurt. Besides him, Heinisch doesn't do nothing for me. Roy Lopez, as we saw, and I like me some Roy Lopez. He didn't do a job for D'Amico Ryans and Texans. That's why he's not here no more. So with all that being said, the Houston Texans definitely have to improve on the defensive side of the ball. It was not pretty today. It was not. And if anything, I thought the injury to Anthony Richardson didn't help the Houston Texans whatsoever because Gardner Minshew went in there and he sliced and diced you all over the field. And that's something I just didn't expect Anthony Richardson to do. I expected a lot more running for him. And I do think the Texans, maybe the game plan got away from them or whatnot. You had to change it on the dime with the backup quarterback coming in. We've seen it a lot with many teams across the NFL where they didn't game plan for that quarterback, the backup, of course. So with that being said, the defense did not look good. It was an assing, all right? The Texans got their ass beat by the Colts, but it did end up being 31-20. Colts beat us, and the offense is what I want to focus on because that was a highlight of today. And just like how the defense looked great from week one to looking bad week two, well, the Texans offense did the reverse Uno card on us. Looked bad week one, and then week two, they looked fantastic. I thought this was a very good game from the offense, despite the offensive line being horrendous, treacherous, everything, and coming to the synonyms of all those words. So the Houston Texans offensive line, we know, was horrible entering the game before the game. The offense, though, CJ Stroud, have yourself a day, 384 passing yards, 2 tutties. He's gone through 2 weeks now with 0 interceptions. Nico Collins, big day from him today, 7 catches, 146 yards, and a tutty. And it seemed like what was up with the post pass? All right, it seemed like that play just continued to work. I would have spammed the cheese play, all right? Continue to spam the cheese play like Madden. Do it in real life. It continued to work. I need to see more of it. Continue spamming. That's what I want to see, okay? CJ Stroud in the offense was encouraging. They looked really good. They looked very competent compared to week one. We got to see some Tank Dell action. We got to see a little bit of Schultz. I'd like to see a lot more of these tight ends. The running game just never started for this Texans team. It just doesn't look good at all. Damian Pierce / Devin Singletary, you had a few here and there where you go, and nothing happens. This offensive line needs help. You got your backups in there. So Bobby Slowick had some plays today were okay. I thought it was better than in week one, obviously, but at the end of the day, he's going to take a lot of heat for what the offense looked like and everything, whatever. At the end of the day, the Houston Texans lost this game because of A, the majority being the offensive line, B, the defense just didn't show up whatsoever, and C, we got to get to this week's dog of the week. And yes, I want to give it to CJ Stroud. He had a fantastic game. I do. I want to give it to him, but I think he's going to get plenty of these awards. And I say award because I got something in, something in the near future for y'all guys. So I will be having an award for this. But this week's The Lead presents Dog of the Week is Nico Collins. 7 catches, 146 yards, and a tutty. This man was doubted the whole training camp. Everyone had a chance to shit and crap on Nico Collins. And I continually said over and over and over, you cannot teach a 6'3", 6'4" guy with that speed, that body, that frame, and what he can do with a competent quarterback should be light years different than with a non-competent quarterback like Davis Mills. So Nico Collins, you are this week's Dog of the Week. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.